Welcome back to Nation of Glory. Today we bring you the story of a man whose athleticism, heart, and dedication made him one of the most respected performers in professional wrestling. A man who built his career not through flashy words, but through undeniable skill and consistency. This is the story of Shelton James Benjamin, a true athlete, a loyal friend, and an unsung hero who carved his own legacy in wrestling. Stay with us until the end, because this journey is about perseverance, respect, and the greatness of never being forgotten. Shelton Benjamin was born on July 9, 1975, in Orangeburg, South Carolina. He grew up in a modest home, raised by a single mother who worked hard to give her children the best life she could. From a young age, Shelton carried himself with discipline, respect, and a strong will to succeed. Life wasn't about shortcuts for him, it was about hard work and commitment. In school, Shelton excelled in sports. He found his calling in amateur wrestling and track, showing explosive speed and power. His natural athleticism stood out immediately. He was quick, strong, and intelligent on the mat, which earned him recognition not just in South Carolina, but across the nation. He wasn't just a competitor, he was a gifted athlete with a future. After high school, Shelton attended Lassen Community College in California, where he became a standout in collegiate wrestling. He later transferred to the University of Minnesota, and it was here that Shelton's life took a major turn. Wrestling for the Golden Gophers, he built his reputation as one of the best amateur wrestlers in the country. He became an NCAA All-American and even trained alongside future WWE legend Brock Lesnar. The two became not only teammates, but close friends, pushing each other to be the best. Shelton's role wasn't just as a competitor, he also served as an assistant coach at Minnesota, shaping future champions and showing his natural leadership qualities. But Shelton's dream wasn't confined to the amateur mat. With his explosive style, he looked toward professional wrestling. And in 2000, he signed with WWE's developmental territory, Ohio Valley Wrestling. OVW was a breeding ground for future stars, and Shelton was right in the mix. He was part of a class that included John Cena, Randy Orton, Batista, and his old teammate Brock Lesnar. Together, they were known as the OVW Four of the future, but Shelton, often quieter and more reserved, let his in-ring work do the talking. In OVW, Shelton impressed everyone with his natural athleticism and work ethic. He formed a successful tag team with Brock Lesnar called the Minnesota Stretching Crew. The duo won OVW Tag Team Championships, showcasing dominance and chemistry that made people believe Shelton was destined for greatness. By 2002, Shelton Benjamin debuted on WWE's main roster, as part of Team Angle, alongside Charlie Haas and under the guidance of Kurt Angle. This group was about technical skill, discipline, and dominance. Shelton and Haas, known as the world's greatest tag team, quickly made their mark, winning the WWE Tag Team Championships and putting on incredible matches that fans still remember today. Shelton wasn't the loudest, but his smooth execution and unmatched agility stood out. He could do things in the ring that few others could even dream of. But Shelton's career wasn't just about being part of a team. By 2004, he moved to singles competition on WWE Raw, and this is where fans truly began to see his potential. One of his first big victories came when he defeated Triple H, one of the top stars in WWE at the time. This wasn't just a win, it was a statement. Shelton Benjamin belonged at the top level. Fans came to know Shelton for his incredible athleticism, especially his high-flying maneuvers and jaw-dropping moments in the Money in the Bank ladder matches. Year after year, Shelton stole the show with daring leaps, incredible agility, and highlight reel moments that earned him the nickname the Gold Standard. Even when he wasn't holding a championship, Shelton Benjamin was always the man fans wanted to watch. Throughout his WWE career, Shelton captured multiple championships, including the Intercontinental Championship and the United States Championship. He also had reigns as a tag team champion, solidifying his place as one of the most versatile wrestlers in the company. His matches with Shawn Michaels, Chris Jericho, and Rob Van Dam remain fan favorites. Who can forget that iconic moment when Shawn Michaels hit Shelton with Sweet Chin Music, as Shelton springboarded across the ring? That single move is replayed, even today, as one of WWE's most legendary highlights. Despite his talent, Shelton was often described as underrated. He didn't always get the spotlight or the main event storylines, but he earned respect from everyone, fans, wrestlers, and legends alike. He was consistent, professional, and always gave his best no matter the situation. Shelton Benjamin became the definition of a wrestler's wrestler, someone who might not always be in the headlines, but who was always respected as one of the best. In 2010, Shelton parted ways with WWE and took his talents across the world. He wrestled in Ring of Honor and Japan, proving his worth as an international star. In Japan's Pro Wrestling Noah, he impressed audiences with his technical skill and explosive power, showing that his talent transcended borders. His time outside WWE allowed him to grow, reinvent himself, and show that he was more than just a former WWE superstar. He was a world-class wrestler. In 2017, Shelton made his long-awaited return to WWE, teaming once again with Chad Gable and reminding the world of his undeniable talent. His second WWE run gave fans another chance to appreciate the consistency and skill he always brought to the ring. And then, in 2024, Shelton Benjamin made a new chapter in his career by joining All Elite Wrestling. There, he became part of the Hurt Syndicate alongside his longtime friend Bobby Lashley. The two brought their chemistry and experience to AU, capturing the AU World Tag Team Championships together. For Shelton, this wasn't just about winning titles, it was about proving that even after decades in the business, he could still perform at the highest level. His partnership with Lashley was more than wrestling, it was brotherhood, built on years of trust, training, and respect. What makes Shelton Benjamin's story so powerful isn't just the championships or the highlight reel moments. It's his consistency, his respect for the craft, and his quiet determination to always deliver. He never needed to scream to be heard, his actions spoke louder than any words. He became the wrestler that other wrestlers admired, the one fans trusted to give them a great match every single night. Shelton Benjamin's journey reminds us that not all heroes wear the biggest spotlight. Some build their legacy brick by brick, moment by moment, until one day, everyone looks back and realizes they've been witnessing greatness all along. He is a reminder that respect is earned not in one night, but over a lifetime of dedication. So Nation of Glory, today we celebrate Shelton Benjamin not just as a champion, not just as an athlete, but as an inspiration. From the small town of Orangeburg to the bright lights of WWE and AU, he proved that hard work, loyalty, and passion can carry you to the very top. He may not always have been called the face of a company, but he was always the heart of the business. Thank you for joining us on this emotional journey through the life of Shelton Benjamin. If his story inspired you, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to Nation of Glory for more powerful stories of wrestling's greatest legends. Until next time, thank you for watching, and always remember, true greatness doesn't need to shout, it simply shines.